Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ace Attorney. Last we left off, I believe Von Karma basically showed his true colors. So now this time around we're gonna have to kick his face in and teach him what's what and how to be a true Ace Attorney. Hello there, Insaniac. Hello to anybody watching the VOD, anybody looking in chat. Hope everybody's having a good time. Let us continue. Was it number 1? Episode 4, final day trial. Yeah, looks like it.
Yes.
Am I ready for this, and do I remember enough details? I suppose we'll find out. Ooh, it's a little bit loud, actually. Turn that down. Hello there, Steve. Turn that up.
Hello, everyone.
Alright. December 28, 9:51 a.m. Defendant lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? What the hell?
Sorry, Nick.
Okay. Very good, very good. Also, completely forgot, was playing Age of Wonders 4 last night with Serby and having cursor being captured. That's annoying. You don't have to look at that.
I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
What? I don't think that's how that works.
No, she is charged.
She's a
keeping
battery?
the charge inside
She
of
just
her.
stores it?
Yeah, she just stores it. Anyhow, today's the last day of this trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya.
Ellipsis.
Ezworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa!
What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa! Who is this? Woo ya, pal?
Who do you think?
Ah, pal. What's going into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. Well, that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it.
Agreed.
Well, we do have literally the document of Von Karma telling him to do it. The problem is, I believe Von Karma took it from us, so...
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready.
Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution to submit the decisive evidence.
Understood.
Zero, have you reset the donuts?
I did, like, a couple minutes before stream started. I only reset it for the peeps who have, like, over 20 hours who watched the stream though, because there's been so many new people showing up. I can't do everybody anymore manually. I still can't believe that there's no system to just set the amount of donuts for all of my members. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well.
Suffering from success, also welcome, Lucky Shark. You could say that in a way. Every single time I have to update the patrons and members list, it is an absolute torture for me. That takes like over an hour nowadays because we have so many new names and I have to check through each one. Oh boy.
Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
This dude. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost a memory of his name and identity.
Witness? Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. That looked very running away, but very well. Please begin your testimony.
Oh boy, why a left court?
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did.
Sure, buddy.
But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see.
Okay.
I figured I had nothing to do with the incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Oh my goodness, this guy. And this judge is gonna be like, yeah, that's great. That's exactly what we want.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, it's time to press. All the footage of him sprinting down the hallways while shouting, "You'll never catch me alive, suckers!" was clearly fabricated by the defendant and his lawyer. So true. It's all that newfangled AI bullshit, you know? Constantly falsely accusing criminals of doing crimes. I call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Hello, enjoyer VTubers. Anyone who claims to not have a motive is doubly suspicious? Indeed. I feel like, though, it is a case of if you're innocent and you say that you're innocent, you look very guilty. That being the case, though, in this one, we know for a fact that he has done it. And we have evidence, well, had evidence until Von Karma zapped us with a stun gun. Right? Press. Then why did you leave? Objection. He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Probably.
Probably.
Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France.
What the hell?
They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well... I kind of got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Grow a brain. Oh, man. You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
Johnny Yogi!
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Russ. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Oh.
May I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. You've been calling this witness' memory of the past, or lack thereof it, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! A bold claim.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. There is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying... Are you saying who know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Johnny Yogi. Gregory Edgeworth? Imagine. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi. That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident?
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Was the judge actually the judge in that case, though? I wonder. Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick? How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
He wasn't senile at that point of time, so the judge at DL6 must have been someone else. Oh, there you go. True. Didn't realize that. If he used to work for the courts as a bailiff to just check his fingerprints, state federal workers are heavily documented with a public database. That makes a little too much sense in Zaniac. Let's not do that. I think that would break the case too quickly.
No, that doesn't happen in Japanifornia.
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh, never mind. I guess you're onto something, Zaniac. Well, actually, no. I don't think it's going to be for the court records. It's going to be for the rifling, right? Yeah. The ballistic marks on this.
Fingerprints? What are those? Absolute cinema.
Probably. Oh, no, yeah, on file. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Oh, why? The witness has no fingerprints. Nani? Bakana! No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff, yep.
Nani? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past! Welcome, Phoenix Wright. Never just that easy, is it? No, never is. Oh, man.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints.
I guess that is possible to do. It very much is. I myself have issues with doing like any sort of fingerprint scan because my fingerprints are very shallow, I suppose. That plus I used to play like a lot of golf. So a lot of my skin would just kind of get very coarse and start peeling off, and I barely have a fingerprint left. I still do, but it's just really hard to get for any like normal scanner.
Got you. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. What do you mean?
Can you do that with like dental records or something?
DNA also?
DNA? No! They're fictional characters, Silver. They don't have blood. Well, until it's spilled on the floor from getting stabbed. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright?
Don't exist in this 30. Yeah, that's just a blob of white. It's not teeth, it's a blob of white.
You know what? Actually, looking at it, true. Very true. It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. Me playing Danganronpa. It's like, I know you did it. I know how you did it, but how do I convince everybody else that you did it? But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. Because I'm the ace attorney. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait, his parrot! It's time. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? You're not thinking about something dumb, are you? Yo, you're not going to.
Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to be wed with this man. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order. Whoa, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? Yes, I would marry Phoenix Wright. This is a farce. I object. Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Oh. This is a thing that's actually been done in real court, by the way. I don't know the specific case. If it did actually happen, I'm actually not that surprised. Considering that the parrot likely doesn't know how to lie. And it would very much repeat whatever it has learned. So you could definitely find some sort of evidence from that. Yeah, I don't think that's quite surprising. Well, it would be more surprising if you tried to interrogate a dog. Because the dog can't even speak. Or at least in a language that us humans can understand, so that would be different. But a parrot, yeah, I can definitely see that. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game? Well, hell yeah, we're doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. Oh. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. The fun thing with creatures is mimicry. They can't lie because they're just parroting what they've heard regularly. Yeah, exactly. Real cases, parents have been used as evidence and not as witnesses. You're right, they don't have a concept of lying under oath. That's one of the several reasons why they can't be witnesses. Huh. Well, yeah, because they can't take the oath, obviously. That's right, not as witnesses, but if it is saying a particular thing has happened or is repeating certain things, like, I don't know, very incriminating things, like somebody planning to murk somebody else or selling something they shouldn't be, yeah, I think a parrot could do that. Like, why would it know to do that otherwise? Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony. Every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Imagine if Yogi gets up because he thinks he's the bailiff. He just slips up. Oh my god.
That's quite a bird.
We're admiring the bird now.
Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
The witness will only talk to people with intelligence, Judge. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well. Witness? Who is your owner? Please, testimony for us.
Testimony?
Testify. Not testimony. Testify.
Who is your owner?
Hello, hello, squawk!
I think I understand now why they're not used as witnesses.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far.
This is probably the first testimony in the entire game that contains only truths. There was no lie said there.
Yeah. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right.
How are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Let's press the parrot. Make him squeal. Alright. Hold it! Witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. I mean, we know that she says it.
The safe. Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the name? What was the number of the safe in the shack?
The last squawk sounded a little bit forced. See, you're getting it, Steve. You're understand. Oh, wait!
1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parrot.
Hello, Partial.
Well, Mr. Wright? You aren't claiming that this number has something to do with a caretaker.
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Let me check this. Huh. I seem to see a certain sequence of numbers that happens to match up with something that was just said here. Oh, you're right, Partial. It's the badge. Obviously. Wait, I mean, it's definitely this. Yeah, it's definitely this. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in the file is something relating to the safe number?
Oh shit. I can just read it again.
I think, yeah, you can still see it.
This is the case summary. There you go. Back. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
That's what I just said, yes. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident. December 28th? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Huh?
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence.
Judge, why? Why? You are like the most biased judge ever. Oh, goodness.
People often set their secret numbers to dates. I mean, I would know my password is my birthday.
This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. Wait, why would you proclaim this in court? Oh,
He's that
brother.
stupid.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Exactly. Expected response from chat. It's time to take everything that he has, bro.
Quick, steal an ATM card!
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Oh.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Alright. Let us press. Press! Hold it! Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to... Yeah, what do you want to know?
Yeah, that.
We need to show the judge...
Exactly what you just said earlier. Because it's a loop.
Yeah, it was the loop.
What can I do in order to make you respond with the fact that Yanni Yogi is your owner?
Fuck.
Photo Misty Faye. Can I show it my attorney's badge? Maybe it's not this. Maybe I have to press. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that or the photo. Will this lead down the same route? Alright, Maya, talk to her. Have we forgotten something? What's your name? Well, when the judge asked the name, we did not get anything. We can try that next if it doesn't work. Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6, squawk!
Oh my god. I'm a genius. If I can get Polly to say
You
that
forgot
here.
about that?
I did forget about that. I forgot about the thing that we're asking about. That will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6. Now, though, it's coming back to me. I believe I made the joke of, don't forget to buy DLC.
Yes. You did. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Uh-oh. The music is dying out. It's time.
Hello, hello! Squawk!
Fuck.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot.
Hello, hello! Squawk!
Damn.
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Was there some other condition for that? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. Could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we forgotten anything? What the hell?
You actually anticipated this shit?
What about the last thing that we can ask here? Witness, you can't just say that hello, but I'm gonna testify. Wait, what's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name?
Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Polly! Squawk!
Mr. Wright. I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner identity?
Wait. Wait. Is there something within the DL6 case file that can be identified as Polly? Oh my god!
Discord didn't catch your gasp, but I heard it.
Court bailiff, trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths, memory loss due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiancée Polly Jenkins decided to play Persona 3, the horror. Of course. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
No, tiny child. I know exactly what I'm doing. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is this thingamajig. This is the suspect data.
The DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then?
This large file has 3 pages.
What the fuck, Karma? Calm down. Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well, Miss Wright. Please show her the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
It is the suspect data. Wait a minute. My memory is worse than Polly, so I'm gonna recheck just to make sure. The suspect data. Yes, I was correct. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée decided to game end herself, you see.
Indeed. It does say that.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Exactly, Your Honor. I'm so glad you're not illiterate. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had done the deed. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible, you know. Again, another
A mere
coincidence.
coinky-dink. That's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. What? Is this true? Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? I mean, I don't know. How old is she? Is she? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What? What is the white-haired whip lady's name? I just know her as the whip lady. Chat, don't answer this. I'm just speculating. Right? I don't know at all about this character. But if she's gonna show up in court, she kind of looks like she could be a part of the same family as Von Karma. Hold up, we might be doing something, or we might be cooking something with this. Oh, she's only 7 years old. Well, no. Please, no.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
At least the judge has some sort of brain cell working on right now. What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop.
Oh, he wasn't here.
Bailiff, summon the room right now, immediately. Witness.
Oh, gee. Well, can't exactly act like I haven't seen that. Thank you so much, Parcel, for spoiling me on that. Fucking A, dude. Like, it's right under Insaniac saying nobody tell him. Are you kidding me? Well, whatever. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
No. It's okay.
Whoa! It's a changed man!
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real
This
Yogi.
is the real Yogi. Okay.
I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. God damn, that's a long con.
Well, let me ask you again. Partial. That's not the point.
It is not the point.
Like
Why
Zero-
else would you
Zero
spoil it in the...
said-
I literally said don't
Yeah,
answer.
Zero said no one tell me. Like, that's not the point that is the spoiler that might ruin the biggest plot ever, anything. It's just Zero asked, no one tell me, and you still did.
Chat also
That's the
did.
point.
Very chill. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. Mistakes were made. Just don't do it again.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi? So it was you who killed Robert Hammond. And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it.
Oh, damn. Just straight up? Okay. Well, that solves everything.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook.
What?
So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He wanted a trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing.
Damn.
Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
We're gonna finally learn what happened in there?
Anyway, I admit it. I was the killer of Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
It does make a whole lot of sense, though, that once it gets revealed, he's like, yeah, I did it. I tried to put up a front here, but at the end of the day, I got what I wanted to do done, and, you know, these people made me suffer. I don't really care anymore. Yeah, that really sucks that the incident happened with him being involved in it, and a lot of things got messed up in his life. The true villain here is Von Karma. We need to arrest this man somehow. Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Let's fucking go! Can we find Von Karma guilty, please?
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Not gonna lie, I completely forgot that we had the whole confetti thing. Whenever we got a verdict. Like, who prepares that? Is the bailiff working overtime at like a party palooza or something? It just brings it along with. Objection! Wait, what? Why is he smiling?
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Oh shit. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth!
Your Honor?
Oh my god, Edgeworth! Oh, he's gonna incriminate himself for the DO6 murder to get over his own guilt when he probably didn't even do it.
I object to your judgment.
You know, that is kind of a baller move, though. to get proven innocent and then say, I object! All the investigation done on me was faulty! You guys suck at your job!
What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick. Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh. What do I do? Raise an objection, obviously. Right? Yeah. Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Objection! Did something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That'll be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare, that's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't Nene either. Everything was as clear as day.
My father was clearly flossing, not doing the nene.
The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident.
It was me, Barry.
It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me!
Then why are you pointing at me?
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant is declared innocent is confessing to a different crime? A crime for which the statute... was it statute? Statute?
I believe last week you looked up, it was like stat shoot, essentially.
Statute? Okay. The statute of limitations runs out today? I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Has this ever happened? I'm sure it has within the many amount of court cases out there in the world. Confessing for a different crime that they're not currently investigating. But when that happens, would they like hold a different court session for that specifically? Or do we just continue it here? Ah, it's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now, baby. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like a 5-minute recess.
The judge is like, what is happening? Oh, my poor heart can't take this.
During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take.
I apologize, right, but there wasn't enough space on the GBA cartridge for me to have a pointing at myself sprite, so I had to settle for the next best thing. Pointing at you!
It's every single time, man. Pointing is rude.
Court is adjourned.
I say that, but Phoenix Wright is very much known for his pointing.
I'm sorry, Wright.
You should be.
I just wasted all your effort.
I would backhand this man if I wasn't so handsome. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I don't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Hey, that's my name, don't wear it out. I'm always right after all.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
I mean, he was the teacher for Miles Edgeworth, so obviously he knows what kind of person he is. And in some ways, he also probably sculpted him into this kind of person. In case maybe something like this happened, or he was potentially planning for something else, but this was just a very good opportunity regardless. This man is evil.
Very well.
If you go out to report what Edgeworth said of the events he threw the pistol at Yogi, even if it did discharge and hit his dad, he'd be guilty of manslaughter at worst. Plus, it's hard to believe an errant discharge could accurately hit someone square in the heart.
That is quite the coincidence, but for an incident that long ago, as somebody who is a kid who is trying to protect their father and that happening, I don't really think any court would try you for murder. Obviously, I'm not a man of the law, so I don't know, but I feel like that isn't really justice.
Will Mr. Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Yeah, he says it's a blanket statement, but even he doesn't know. He'd be sentenced to at least 100 hours of community service. I mean, that's not too bad. And I guess it's sort of a way to repent while also doing something good for the community.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
Although I'm assuming here in the Japanifornia, we, I don't know, send him to jail forever if he admits to murder. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key. But only if I can get it to work.
Please, please, please. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought that memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events.
The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Presto! What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Yes.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was... okay.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi.
Wonder if we'll ever get to see that case in a future game. I don't think so. I feel like it'd be a lot of retreading the same ground, and we probably already know enough details about it after this case finishes that redoing it is not very exciting. But you never know, I guess. Maybe there are more details about this case that I don't even know of.
We were fine at first. But then, as time passed, and no one came to help.
What did you do then?
I was 9-year-old. I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do?
You could, I don't know, anime neck chop Mr. Yanni Yogi?
I was scared, trembling in the corner.
Maybe hit him with a command grab.
But then,
What was it?
a pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
The safety must have come off. You know, I'm not an expert on guns. I have done some military training and fired quite a few. I feel like the chances of the safety coming off when it falls to the ground is pretty minimal. Maybe depending on the type of gun. But the ones that I've used were pretty hard to take the safety off of. You have to do it quite intentionally. Severe design flaw, if that were the case? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Media never reuses the same plot points, like ever. I mean, you know what? Fair point, Steve.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was very dangerous.
You're a 9-year-old kid.
But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream? Something about the scream? Fictional gun can do whatever the heck the writer wants, but it can fire lasers made of soup? I mean, true, fair enough. Unless the gun is from the 19th century or a piece of crap, most guns these days stress test to make sure they won't fire if dropped. Most guns, that is. Yeah, that would be a massive safety hazard. To this day,
Yes, I could radically hear it now.
can you demonstrate to the court what that scream was like?
It was like K-rolls.
A horrible, horrible scream!
I doubt I will ever forget that scream, as long as I live.
It's just like me with PTSD from the first Donkey Kong Country game, always expecting K-roll in the credits. It really just messed me up. I can't feel accomplished anymore being a Donkey Kong game.
The game was done and you were like, okay, where is he? Is he going to jump now? Where is he? Trust me.
There it is! One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. What part of it contradicts the evidence? The scream part that you remember? Was there, like, evidence suggesting there was no scream? Like, what evidence would that be? A terrible scream. Well, I mean... I think that's pretty simple, actually.
What do you mean the bullet went through the window, hit somewhere, and then ricocheted back into Miles' van?
It went through the window, hit the wall, bounced back exactly through the same bullet hole, and then hit him.
And then they said, welcome to... This is Dude Perfect, and I'm Miles Edgeworth.
Epic trick shots. Man, he's gonna make it big as a YouTuber one day, I tell you what. Alright. Okay, that's definitely a piece of evidence here. But, like, how do I present it? Okay. Perhaps I say here, there was a single gunshot, then a scream, and then I present the photo and say, if there was a single gunshot and there's one gunshot exiting the elevator, probably entering it, then how did it hit your father? At least that's what I want to say. I don't know if that's what the game wants from me right here, though. Let me save. Okay. Edgeworth, really? Just look at the case file, my dude. Present it here? Or are we going to say that because this was taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart that he couldn't have screamed in the first place? Maybe?
Objection!
So there was only one gunshot.
Yes, I'm sure of that.
Wait, imagine the judge was, holy goddess of justice, that trick shot was far too epic. Not guilty. That's how we do it down in Japanifornia, baby.
I heard a shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I wasn't conscious until the rescuers came. I see.
No, Your Honor. You don't see shit. Take a look at this. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony.
Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying in there. Oh, everything. That's all I can see. But what do you mean, a contradiction?
Just as I thought. The judge is a stupid idiot, as always. Show the judge the contradiction. Look at that. Look at that hole. That's a hole.
Take that!
Take that hole.
There it is.
As
Take that,
should be
asshole.
obvious. The contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one but two shots were fired. One shot hit the victim. The other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear one gunshot?
Objection.
This photograph does seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? It might have been there before the incident occurred. It was there before. It has nothing to do with this incident.
Why? In the court of law, if there's a bullet-shaped hole through the glass of an elevator, I think people would have questions. But, sure.
Nah.
Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident?
Do I have proof?
Do you?
We have the ballistic markings. Anything here within the files? Shot through the heart. One bullet found in heart of the murder weapon was fired twice. I mean, it could be this with the victim data.
Yes! Going all in, baby. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. Nani? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident?
I'm going to assume it's the DL6 case file. I could be wrong here, but that is my current thought process.
The victim data.
Take that!
Your Honor, the answer's in this file. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept that evidence. Unless you could tell us what page it's on.
Yes, so out of the 3 pages on here,
Which page shows the link between the bullet hole, the DL6 incident?
the victim data.
Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. How could this be?
Order. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could have done that? Who could that someone else be?
You know what would wrap this up so perfectly? If it was Von Karma. I kind of hope that it was.
The murderer, of course. I mean, the murderer. Of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary, that's on page 1. Out of 3.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
That is a good point. I noticed that while I was reading through it, but like we literally have a bullet that came from his heart with the ballistic markings. If that's not called evidence, I don't know what that is. I guess you could just call it a bullet. Sure.
A bullet.
Just a bullet.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
You can't make that claim. There was literally 2 bullets that were fired. Yeah, what?
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Something else but a bullet?
Order. I will have order.
Don't think they're counting that as being from the scene instead of saying it's evidence from the body. I guess so. In a broader sense, the body is evidence from the scene, but I guess that's differentiated.
Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet.
I think it's actually highly likely.
So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
30% off.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen to me? I made my I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist.
Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
Today I woke up as Phoenix wrong. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. Nothing, Maya.
No. But you said he'd do it, Nick. You said he'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I did, but I lied. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person. Someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles.
Saying it was fired by him is a stretch, buddy. Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not.
Edgeworth, you are turning off your brain as well. Everybody brain off! Now!
So you killed your father? Though that was not your intention. Yep, bread dough. Yes,
Bread
I did. Bread dough. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
How could you do this to yourself, Edgeworth? Like, literally, this is not the justice that you strive for. You're constantly seeking justice, and yet, when it comes your turn, you just kind of throw it to the wayside. What the hell?
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now, baby. Oh yeah. Another victory for the karma.
Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. I played these games before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
I mean, that's fair. I've been there before. But it's always in the most crucial moments when you forget the things that you have been doing this entire time. It's like you know literally nothing about the subject that you're an expert in. It sucks.
Mr. Wright?
I have an objection. We still have evidence. We still have evidence. Ballistic markings.
No one that Maya had to be zapped.
Indeed. Objection!
Objection!
Your Honor, I object for the sake of it.
Yes, I am. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof, oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect. Perfect. There's literally no holes in them. No bullet holes either.
Oh no.
Ah. Oh, it must exist. Oh, we saw the
second
waifu.
bullet.
Nani?
Senpai. Nani? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produces any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
On that note, fake internet name, Miles, well, we've been shown that he's been about justice and seeking justice ever since he was a kid. I think the whole seeking convictions thing happened after the DL6 incident and also him being taught by Von Karma. Truly deep down, I think that, child seeking justice is still within him. He's just kind of lost his way a little bit over the years. So I would hope that this incident would help him or restore that part of him. But we'll see. Maybe he still needs a few more character arcs to go through. Who knows? The second bullet. It existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
Side eyes Von Karma. The murderer.
Objection!
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
Oh, the criminal took the second bullet. But why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The ballistics on it?
Was
Yeah.
there some pressing?
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... the bullet would be proof. I mean, I feel like that's kind of obvious. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof.
Proof?
It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Oh.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through?
No!
going to have to penalize
I thought it was obvious! This isn't going so well.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Yes! Try it again. If first you don't succeed, try again. Alright. Let's try the other option then. What was the other option? Didn't even read it, to be honest. The murderer was cautious. Very scared. The murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? No! My method of trying again has failed me! The murderer didn't need it. Okay, what is the angle that we're going for here? Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue!
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's say it here, bro. Let's say it here, bro.
You don't want to give a guess? What do you think happened?
Okay. For what reason... Wait a minute. Did the murderer want to make Miles Edgeworth think that he killed his father, and that's the only reason why he took the other bullet? So that the ballistics of the first one could be matched to Miles's gun that he threw? So that he could be guilty for that for the rest of his life, and then he would swoop in during that moment of weakness to take him as his tutor? No, not as his tutor, as a student. Perhaps? Crazy thinking. But if it is, well, my thinking currently is also quite biased because I want to get Von Karma out of here. But that could be a valid reason why you'd only take one bullet. We'll see. The murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. The murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to? Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Well, for instance... what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer. What? Now Phoenix is also just picking random options.
The bullet hit the murderer.
Just saying, for instance. I mean,
Sorry?
if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you'd perform surgery right there. You know. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So, thank you, Fabio. So, at the time of the murderer himself was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them,
So who's the murderer?
thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Did the whole ricochet thing actually happen?
They're perfect.
Yeah. I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed.
I mean, there is one person who was very much harmed.
So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yeah. I mean, that is like one of the things I was talking about when we saw it earlier. Where it was like, could somebody from outside not have shot inside? And I mean, there's a bullet hole right in the glass. It feels like it came from the outside inwards, probably. Is there actually like glass shards to tell us which way the bullet went through, though? The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks out the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. So... Wait. Was the murderer... Did he happen to be there? Or was he actually intending to always kill Edgeworth's father? Because if not, then in a roundabout way, Edgeworth caused his father's death? I don't think that's how it would go. But that is one heck of a coinky-dink, isn't it?
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
I know! I don't even know what I'm doing!
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you...
I mean, yeah, there is evidence to suggest that could be a possibility of things that had happened. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. Courthouse shootouts? Gotta be ready for them anytime. I mean, yeah. He was just minding his own business, and then all of a sudden he gets shot. He's like, what the hell? Oh, then he starts fighting back. No, that's definitely not what happened, but it's funny. Funny to think about. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Yeah, I think even crazier. Crazier than me. I'm not great at thinking crazy, so I couldn't come up with any of this.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Do I?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for several months after that.
I see! Understanding has been achieved. Thank you for the reminder, Maya. I got it. Brain blast!
Rain blast. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of persecuting.
Completely forgot about that detail. Thank you.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Oh.
I mean,
Which would mean...
we're best friends, Silver. We finish each other's sentences.
Sandwiches.
What? It could only mean one thing.
He was the murder in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that murder came from outside.
Oh. He's disappearing
Can
into
you
the
give us
void.
the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I'm safe.
Oh.
Ooh. I want to say it now, but, you know, as an ace attorney, it may be better for a more dramatic moment. Wait, I don't have enough proof yet. This is my trump card. Better save it for the right time.
Mr. Wright, something the matter?
Now, I know that this behavior is highly unlike me, considering the amount of times I've just come out with evidence and then just, like, presented it to the murderer. But, in my defense, that was for the sake of content. I wanted to know what happened if I did something stupid like that. I don't know if that's, like, the only way to progress the story, though. Maybe there was other ways, and I just did it in, some of the worst ways possible. I'm fine, Your Honor. Look at that devilish grin. Oh, man. Shall we carry on with the trial, then? That said, we have no farther to go. All that is left is the finish. In other words, the verdict. What? Not yet! Think, Mr. Wright. You have said that someone from the outside was the murderer. Yet you cannot suggest anyone as a possible suspect, which means your conjecture is worthless and will be rejected, of course.
Nick,
No!
now's no time to be holding
But
on
I
that
want it to
trump
be
card.
dramatic!
The trial's almost over.
Alright. I may not know what I'm doing, but here goes! Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
Polly! Ugh. My hands are shaking. Knees weak.
Hands are sweaty, knees weak. The what?
The what? Von Karma!
On Karma?
Why is he smiling about that?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Blah.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery now. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick,
Junkrat primed and ready. No.
let's find who his doctor is. It's no use.
Edgeworth.
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues.
He can't possibly be perfect if we were able to beat him in the previous trial.
He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
So what, he just flexed his muscles and popped the bullet out of him? I think something else is coming out if you're flexing that hard. Ugh. Nobody's that perfect. Not even dude perfect.
So what? So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
Von Karma feels no pain because feeling pain is a sign of weakness.
No, you couldn't have.
You can't just pull bullets out of yourself.
Unless... Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Wait, don't tell me it's still inside him. That's not. That can't possibly be him, right? It can't. He's just been walking around with a bullet in his shoulder this entire time.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I mean, can I produce any evidence that I currently have?
You can.
I mean, I don't think really any of this. Is there any way that we can X-ray the man right here and right now?
Well,
let's try it. Why don't we? I'm being a little more cautious and saving because I wasted a bit of my life doing the same thing over and over again. It's crazy, but it's the only avenue I see left. Yeah, I think that is probably the answer. It's just how do we get there?
Persona 3?
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. Nani?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Wait. I can produce a metal detector! Can I use it on you? Please? Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trial. I don't know why I said that. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Oh my god.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. Let me take this metal detector out of my ass. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
Oh shit! Oh!
Oh, not so perfect now, are we? Daga, Kotowaru.
You refuse. But refusing this means
Oh,
you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order! Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection!
The statute of limitations runs out of this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here and right now, baby.
Oh yeah! Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector.
Holy shit, dudes. When we were looking through the evidence, I completely skimmed over the metal detector the first time. But when they finally asked, I was like, wait. Think crazy. Of all
When you were
the
saying,
things,
can we use an X-ray? I was like,
I'm
no.
almost there. A different kind of magnet.
Almost there, you. Almost there.
Holy shit, dudes.
Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma. Oh shit. Edgeworth? It would be a really bad situation if you just pulled out a Blookie and then shot Von Karma here. Then we'd have to go to trial again for the murder of Von Karma. Don't do it, brother. No.
It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. It's time to run. And so, I remained silent. You still have something up your sleeve? Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. Oh my god, this guy, he's gonna be like, but is it the same bullet? However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Nani? Oh shit! I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6. Oh my god.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? No, no, no. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. But we do have one. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. I'm about to end this whole man's career. Nani? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. Nothing! Oh! Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof! It has to be the DL6 bullet.
It has the ballistic markings on it.
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma. What is all this mean? What is happening?
Scream.
Oh my god, it's it's the same scream.
I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help! I can't read.
Quiet! Said quiet! You're not making this any easier.
Stop reading my hair. I'll stop you. Stop reading my hair. Get away! Get away from my father!
Bang!
This cord cutting you off is so funny. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago.
Oh my god.
Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
He's actually pointing in the correct direction now. He's actually pointing at the murderer.
Mr. Von Karma?
Only you was dare defy me.
So, it was you.
You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death! 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized.
Oh, my pee-pee.
I've covered for you. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the door to darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
Bang.
Same animation.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it!
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the...
Oh. You still there, Silver?
I am? Can you not
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, it says, it was like, it appears that we have come a very long way. Oh! It almost felt like you tripped. You're just gone.
A very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
I hope you guys have enough confetti for this one too. Yeah, let's go!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Holy.
Nick, we did it!
Somehow.
Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him. Nick, crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Yeah, Berserk confetti, hell yeah. Eh, that was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try. Thank you. I see.
He's such a tsundere.
Thank you. Right.
Man, you really had to spit that one out, didn't you? Thank you. Ugh, God. Saying those words is horrifying. You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there, man. Whoa! Yeah! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party! Dinner's on me! Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? Party time!
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I don't need Edgeworth running into the room saying, "Whoa, yeah, baby! Let's party, bitches!" I don't think that's Edgeworth. At all.
I see.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Woo! Let's go, baby! Let's party! I feel so foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
But you?
Hey, y'all. Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats. Thank you, y'all, very much.
Thank y'all very much.
I know you were innocent from the start, of course.
That's not what your testimony said.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in a cookie jar, even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial.
Wait, Fabio? There's live action stage plays of Ace Attorney?
There is. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
An anime too? I never heard of the anime. I always thought it was just a game.
It's a multimedia project. Zero is gonna have games, gotchas.
Oh,
It doesn't have a gacha.
I see.
I
I guess it came out at the time where like everything had to be multimedia, and that was kind of the thing.
Like, the anime adapts. There's 3 seasons, and it adapts 3 or 2.
Hmm.
But it adapts to the trilogy only. Nothing after.
Is the anime good?
It's a little rushed, but it gets the job done, and it has one original case there
Oh, okay.
that is not in the games.
Cool, cool. Japanese and it's popular? Okay, now here's the true question that we need to know. Is there a gacha machine? Is there a gacha pot of Ace
Let's
Attorney?
be honest. There's probably an Ace Attorney pachinko, let's be honest.
Probably.
I mean, you just need to put toys in like capsules, put them in a machine, and there you go.
I don't lie, bro. I guess it's like the hallmark of both a dying series and a very popular one if there's a pachinko machine of it. I don't know why they keep doing this, bro. What are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college
But you're still here.
and gave up trying to be an investigative photographer. Pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Hmm?
Isn't it the hot dog guy?
Oh
from the
no.
park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. Life is over.
Oh no. Please don't let this lead into the next case. Oh. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for the squirrel.
Wouldn't be surprised if there was at least one racehorse named after one of the characters. Well, if there's one racehorse named after them, does that mean that there's an Uma out there named after an Ace Attorney character? You don't look sick.
His fiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's going to France, like, for fuck's sake. France. She's leaving me behind.
Why do all these girls that he dates just all go to Paris? Should've seen that one coming.
Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration.
Oh god, what is this? Ace Attorney Pachinko exists? Of course it does. Should've known.
Yeah. Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Bus, you come along tonight too. Much read, pal.
Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it.
Of course. He had barely anything to do with the trials.
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says, treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
The envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's also not a lot either.
You fucking dumbass.
$38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
Nani?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
It's always the butts.
I was never good at history.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well. It quite literally shaped my entire life, actually.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school.
If it smells, it's the butts. Yep.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really right, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth.
Hmm?
You should have told me.
No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Don't get cheeky with me, Maya.
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd have become a prosecutor!
same goes for me. Only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. But I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
That could be kind of fun.
Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo.
I don't know if that's how that works, though.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me. Lieutenant Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Damn, really? Even after being not guilty? Whoa. A little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Oh no. Is this like the hangover situation where we wake up and a ton of crazy shit has happened? Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Hmm? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick.
Did you go off to train or something?
You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless.
I like how this implies it could have been a reality where Wright and Edgeworth still fight in court and be ship material, with the only difference being they face the opposite ways in court. Hey, it saves resources on the GBA cartridge too, if we made like an if scenario with that being the case. I could definitely see that.
So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium. For starters. I couldn't say to your face, so I left this letter.
I think this is probably where it canonically happens that Maya leaves the series to go and join Marvel vs. Capcom and gain some experience there.
Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? Ah, first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station!
Hello, scenario that you will never see again in the series.
What do you mean? I guess I'm too late. Oh, you mean scenery? Is it like the train station here?
Yes,
We only
yes.
see it once here?
Yep.
That's hilarious. Oh,
Hey! Nick!
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah.
What is this? Am I, like, the social links for the protagonist of a Persona game seeing them off the train station? What is happening right now?
It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of not doing your job at that point, but...
And
Hmm.
I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good. Okay?
Sure. Now I can commit crimes, as many crimes as I want. I mean, yeah, I'll be good. Mate!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
I don't know if it was through you or maybe I'm the spirit medium now. Who knows? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you.
She's gonna come back with a level 99 Lucifer and Yoshitsune in the next game. We could definitely use those in court. That'll be very helpful.
Detective Kemshu helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't have helped. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything.
You became Pikachu for me.
All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Here's my badge. You see this badge? I wouldn't have gotten it without you. I mean, there's probably no better one to show than the DL6 bullet? Or do we show the photo of Misty Faye? I kind of want to
It's
show
the
the photo
bullet.
of Misty Faye, but I don't even know what that would...
It's the bullet.
Yeah, it's definitely the bullet. Here's a picture of your mom.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. Quite fitting, actually. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick,
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back. Soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. Can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Do 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 do. Thanks, Nick.
You said that so, like, sarcastically.
Thanks, Nick. Like, bro.
Thanks for nothing, Nick.
Leaves. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Everyone that you know and love.
Don't you think you've graduated yet, amateur? Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. I got a bad feel about this one.
Congratulations, Zero!
I was gonna say, that trial was probably like the best one in the entire game. I guess it's fitting that it was the
Yep.
final one. Talk about
That
pleasant
is-
surprise.
It's a true one.
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Oh man.
Nick, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working. That Miss Nice Lady. Exactly what cheap date. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, she's
Oh,
in
she's in
Hawaii
Hawaii
right
right
now.
now. Oh. I see. Is it a new miss this time? Do all the misses just leave you?
Yes.
Ooh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Very. Mr. Max Payne.
And we did say this was the trilogy.
I do own the
That
trilogy.
includes every game. But that is something that we might consider.
I mean,
Because, I mean, in the DMC trilogy, we did play all 3 together.
we did play the
So I
DMC
think-
trilogy. Unfortunately, you know, kind of. Well, fortunately, it depends on what side that you're on. It did lose to Ace Attorney afterwards, so.
Mm-hmm.
I guess people weren't really, like, excited to see DMC 4, because I've heard that's not really the greatest one out there.
And yes, Lucky Shark, I know. I will let that happen, and then I'll tell Zero about it.
The add-on case? What you mean?
The Ace Attorney 1 DS version added a special case after this.
Oh.
So it's like a special DLC case.
Huh.
It doesn't exist in the original for the Japanese Game Boy.
Interesting. I wonder if we have it on the PC version.
You do.
Huh.
It will unlock as soon as the credits roll.
Gotcha. I mean, we could still do that.
It's a gigantic fucking one. It's really fucking big.
Gotcha. But yeah, at least in terms of like what we're gonna be streaming next, I'm not gonna confirm nor deny anything.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'd be very much down for playing more Ace Attorney though. Like this last case was so much fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and if there's more to come that's like this, then you know, maybe I'm down for it. But there's also a shit ton of things people want to see us play.
Yeah.
I'll never be done with the list, and it keeps on growing faster than we can play them. Oh, hey, he's a fan of Pink Princess now. Cool. What the fuck? Damn. He was not amused by the person plays a Pink Princess. That's unfortunate. Change to go paranormal photographer. Huh. For real? For real?
Just playing Phasmo.
I think Sergey was trying to set up a fastball collab, actually. I think it turned into a Lethal Company one, though. Oh
Turned to a little company.
Mia!
And there she is.
Always has been.
Yeah, it's the ghost. See? She's
oh,
right.
the ghost of the picture. She became a paranormal photographer. Oh, wow. Wait, hold it. Who the hell
There
was
it
that?
is. Rise from the ashes.
Oh. Okay. I mean, girl on the left is kind of cute, actually. What is this? What are we doing? Is she a scientist? Yes, I would like to save. Alright. Well, at the very least, we're definitely checking that one out. Don't know what is happening there, but I'm very curious now. Was Gumshoe the one carrying the confetti the whole time? Oh, yeah, true! I mean, I was just looking at Mia the entire time. I guess Gumshoe did have a bucket full of confetti. Ah.
Also, I was always confused. Isn't Saniac like blind to the series as well?
I would
Or-
assume that Insaniac is. But
'Cause damn, that was some really good
a good solution.
theories. Yeah.
But yeah, I believe that's where we're gonna call it for today, my dudes. No idea what to expect for the next episode. Looking forward to it. We will continue this next week, same time, same day, for more Ace Attorney. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed the camera. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.